Hey everybody, how's it going? It's another installment of the things that I do. What I'd like to do is talk to you guys today about what I call the power of words. And the reason why I say that is because this is something that we really need to discuss and talk about right now. Simply because of the fact that what's been going on lately in this country and in the world is kind of scary and kind of frightening. Now, the reason why I mention this is because there have been things that have been happening lately that have been of concern to me. There's a censorship-free speech thing going on that's really kind of made me sit up, take notice, and go, wait a minute, we got shit we gotta talk about here. Long story short, power of words is something that I've always known about, basically. I learned about this from the old open mic poetry days that I used to do when I wrote a poem about an observation I saw at a party, and about how when you see people drinking at a party, they go from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde within a matter of minutes, hours, whatever. But it was my observations because at the time I never had seen anything like this before. After I did my set, the person that had introduced me to the whole poetry scene, if you will, and who was a part of it, she came up to me and she asked me, well, where did you get the idea for your poem? And I told her. And she goes on to say, well, you have no idea what you mean. I was this, da 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 da. Like, literally went off of me and then just stormed out. I was dumbfounded. I was surprised, and I didn't quite know how to take that. Well, as it turns out, the power of my words are what got to her. Now, was I at fault for writing what I did? No, because they were my expression, and my intentions was one way, but she took something different out of it because of what she's going through and her sensitivities. A lot of writers go through this situation. A lot of singers go through this situation. A lot of journalists go through this situation, and on down the line. Because of our heightened sense of sensitivities and awareness, it's just only gotten progressively worse, I dare say. And in a way, that's kind of scary because, because it seems like now, if you say something bad, oh my God, we have to censor you, we have to shut you up. YouTube's becoming bad about this, especially if there's certain labels that are on your videos, and that's not right. Now, should we be concerned about these power of words? I would have to say yes and no. See, freedom of expression goes both ways. You have the freedom to say what you want to say, and you have the freedom to be careful with your words. But on the other side, you also have the freedom to hear what another person has to say, but you also have the freedom to tell them that they're full of shit or to shut them up. So, with anything that I've posted, I've had people disagree with me or harp on me for something, and you know what? I'm willing to engage in dialogue, I'm willing to engage in the debate, but I'm not willing to talk to someone who's going to hurl insult and tell me I'm stupid for saying what I want to say. No, because that's not debate, that's just hurling insults. And unfortunately, that's where we are in this country. We don't know how to debate anymore. We don't know how to talk civilly anymore. It's like we've forgotten the art of speech. We've forgotten the art of expression, artistic expression. And if you think about it, maybe getting rid of the arts in general or dumbing down some of these basic skills, I think is what's hurting that. But that's beside the point. The point is, we need to wake up. We need to stand up for ourselves. And we need to fight to let all people speak and say what they need to and have to say. Because if we don't, our own voices, our own words, are also going to be silenced. And maybe by the fault of our own, because we didn't stand up and take action for the rights in others to say things as well. Words are very powerful, my friends. Use them wisely. Use them in a way that are going to change the world for the better. Because any words that you speak will sometimes come true. And that's very important. Thank you.